Yes, good afternoon. Sava here from Football Heritage TV. It's not often you get transfer news at the beginning of October, but Spurs have been heavily linked again. This is the second time in 3 months we've been heavily linked with Santiago Gimenez, the Mexican striker for Feyenoord. Now, this is a proper goal scorer. This is a guy that has scored 23 goals in 45 games last season for Feyenoord. So just over 1 in 2 goals. This season, he is Europe's top goal scorer at the moment. Across all of the leagues, he has 10 goals in 8 games for Feyenoord so far this season. He is coming of age, somebody that many fans have wanted for a long time, especially anyone that watches the Dutch league. This is a proper goal scorer. Good footwork, doesn't mind dropping back, linking up play, doesn't mind dribbling into the box, will go and get the ball and create. This is a bloke that likes to score goals, whether it's right foot, left foot with his head. This is a guy that likes to score goals. Now, Tottenham were heavily rumoured to be after this guy in the summer transfer window, after obviously Harry Kane had departed to go to Bayern Munich. It now looks like, according to all reports, I could bring up one, but every single report you look at in the last 48 hours is Santiago Gimenez. But also in all of those reports, it says that Spurs will be facing competition from none other than them lot down the road, Arsenal, who are also, you could say, in need of a goal scorer as well. Now, this could be interesting. Where would he go? What football would suit him? Would he go to Arsenal? Are they a bigger club than us at the moment? You'd probably say yes. But is our revolution looking good under Ange Postecoglou? You'd have to say yes to that as well. So, again, we don't know if any of this is 100% true. But Ange Postecoglou and Mikel Arteta apparently both see the striker as the answer to some of their issues. Now, lots of reports are saying this will be 40 million euros. Others are saying it will need to be closer to 50, 55 million euros and a record transfer fee for Feyenoord to obtain his services. Now, I understand why Arsenal want him, but let's look at why Tottenham want him. Let's have a look. For me, we've done very well. After all the fans, Spurs fans and rival fans with the whole we'll be relegated without Harry Kane. We won't score goals without Harry Kane. You're going to be in the bottom half without Harry Kane. We've not. We've scored goals, haven't we? Spurs have scored goals. But what it does look very much like is we do score goals from all around the pitch. But the worry is the moment that Sonny comes off the pitch from that centre forward area, we don't look like scoring through open play. We don't look like scoring at the regularity that we would with Sonny on the pitch. Now, this is obvious, right? This is obvious for all clubs. Lose your striker, that's what happens. But after that, our drop-off is huge. Our drop-off to Richarlison is gargantuan. I don't care what anyone says. People will go, oh, you hate Richarlison. Don't hate him, just don't rate him. Hate and rate are two very different words. This is not a guy that you can play up front. For me, this isn't a guy that's going to get you a bundle of goals. In his Tottenham career, he's not scored a single goal with his feet. And he's been at the football club coming up to what? June, August, September, October. Coming up to 16, 17 months now. And he's never scored a goal with his feet. Brennan Johnson, is he a centre forward? I don't think he's that clinical goal scorer that fans think he might be. I very much see him as a wide right guy. Definitely not wide left or up front. For me, he's a wide right guy. Seen him play for Wales up front. Not clinical enough for me. Doesn't quite have that finishing. Sonny's deadly through on goal. But for me, I think you need more. I think moving forward, this squad will need more. Now, obviously, nothing will happen until the January transfer window as a minimum. But it could also happen next summer because will Feyenoord want to lose Santiago Gimenez in the January transfer window? But for me, he fits the mould. 22 years of age, goal scorer, can drop deep, can link up play, and can get him behind. Now, he seems to me to be more of a mould in the Postecoglou system than someone like an Ivan Toney, for example. Good player. I just don't see him in that mould that I see Santiago Gimenez quicker on his feet, better link-up play, nippy, can get in between the gaps. So for me, it does make sense. Let me know. I'd love to know, how much of this guy have you seen? Would you like to see him in a Spurs shirt? For me, listen, I know that you'll get a lot of comments, people going, oh, it's only the Dutch league and, oh, we can't replace Son. But this isn't about replacing Son. This is about us learning our lessons from the past. You can't just have one player in each position. You need rotation. You need players to come in. Could there be a system in which you find Santiago Gimenez and Sonny playing together? Why not? Postecoglou's got the tactical ability to make that happen. So let me know your thoughts. And if anyone wants to check it out, just Google or go on YouTube, whatever you need to do. Santiago Gimenez scored a hat-trick the other day for Feyenoord away at Ajax. So they beat Ajax 4-0 and he got 3 of the goals. As we said, 10 goals in 8 games already this season, 23 goals last season. The guy clearly knows how to put the biscuit in the basket. Off the back of that news, you've got Jota, not Diogo Jota. You've got the Jota that was at Celtic. Lots of reports in the last 24 hours saying that Spurs are monitoring the situation. Of course, he went out to Saudi Arabia to play there, but it turns out that that's not worked out for whatever reasons and that he is available to leave the club. Now, the links could be real. We do need better players on the wing. I'm going to be brutally honest. Everyone knows my opinions of our wingers. But for me, I think he would be good. He knows the Ange Postecoglou system. He's tricky. He's a link-up player, grabs some goals. For me, I would definitely be looking at a player like this. Have you seen him? What do you think? Is this just an easy link because he's played for Postecoglou before? Or are there legs in it because whatever the situation in Saudi Arabia, that he is now allowed to leave? So this should be very, very, very interesting. Off the back of that as well, rumours today that Eric Dier is wanted by Jose Mourinho at Roma. Please, Jose, do us a favour. Take Eric Dier. Reports that he could be moving there for 5 million in January, in the January transfer window. Is this true? I don't know. Did Jose like him, or was he playing him through necessity because he didn't have any other centre-halves? I guess we'll find out if he signs him. But that could potentially be good news for Tottenham because it doesn't look like there's any real place for Eric Dier at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club right now. And I think I speak for the majority when I say I don't want to see him in a Spurs shirt again. The last bit leads me on to is a little bit more sour. Whatever happens in football, people, there is no room for racism. And what we've seen in the last 48 hours since the Liverpool game, the last sort of 48, 72 hours since the Liverpool game, is that Liverpool fans have been, not all Liverpool fans, this is just a selection, but it's still one is too many. Forget if it's 10, 20, 30, one is too many. Abusing Destiny Udogie, being racist against him. And I'm just going to ask nicely, it's 2023. How is this still happening? Why is the first thought when you want to go and belittle someone, it's about the colour of their skin? Can we not move on from this, people? This is disgusting. So big up to Destiny Udogie. Hope that he doesn't let this affect him too much. Hope the Spurs have the right people around him. And listen, keep doing what you're doing. Keep these kick-ass performances going at left back. Young, talented, quick, powerful. He will grow. And boy, can this guy press. He's a pressing machine. So please, I know it's no one who probably watches these videos, but as a football society, we've got to cut this out. So let me know your thoughts. We've got Santiago Gimenez from Feyenoord. Would you take him? How would you play him? Would he be useful? Plus, if we're looking at Europe next year, he would really help, surely, right? Then you've got Jota from Saudi Arabia. Would you take him? Eric Dier going to Roma. Let me know your thoughts on all of these situations. Please like, please subscribe. And if you haven't voted already, please do. There's 2.5 days left to vote for me for Best New Content Creator. The votes end on the 5th of October. It's now the 3rd. So please get those votes in. The link will be in the chat underneath as soon as this video finishes. So please do click on that and join us later tonight for a double header. We have got RB Salzburg versus Real Sociedad in the Champions League, followed by Manchester United versus Galatasaray. Take care, everyone. See you later. And as always, come on, you Spurs.